What's up, y'all? It's Trey from 52B.L.X Empire, also known as 52B.L.X ENT. I know everybody is going crazy over the news that Shakur Stevenson officially announced his retirement. I understand it. I understand why he's retiring or say he's retiring. The sport of boxing is very corrupt and unfair. It seems like, Shakur hasn't really been getting the fights that he wanted, Let's not forget, a lot of guys ducked him, A lot of guys avoided to fight him. So for him to get the news that Navarrete is moving up to 135 and fighting for a vacant belt, that really got to him, and I can understand why. Because he was trying to push for the Navarrete fight. Hold on, let's start from the beginning. We all know he was trying to push for the Loma fight. He didn't get. He was also trying to push for Isaac Cruz, didn't want to fight him. Frank Martin didn't want to fight him. Or allegedly, Frank Martin didn't want to fight him. Cambosis didn't want to fight him. Then he's trying to push for the Navarrete fight, like I said, and look what happened. He's not getting it. So I understand Shakur Stevenson's frustration. That's why Shakur needs to get away from Top Rank. Bob Arum don't care about that man. Bob Arum do not care about Shakur Stevenson. Shakur is not one of Bob Arum's assets. He don't look at Shakur as an asset. He does not. I don't know, maybe he believes he can't make that much money off Shakur Stevenson. Maybe that's what he believes, but he's clearly showing that, Shakur, I'm not invested in you as much as I'm invested in other guys. And Shakur announced his retirement. That shocked the boxing world. That shocked a lot of people. It shocked me, but I understand it. Do I think he's really gonna retire? No, I don't. No, I don't. We definitely gonna see him in the ring again. He's definitely not gonna retire. He's not gonna retire. He's still in his prime. He ain't even hit his prime yet. He's still young. He ain't retiring. He's frustrated. He mad. So I definitely, I'm on his side. I'm on his side. If he feel he need to take a little break, why not? I don't want it to happen. I would love to see him fight. I still believe it's still good fights that could happen. Maybe he needs to rematch Edwin. Maybe that's the route he needs to go with. Maybe that can get his what they say. Maybe that could bring his stock back up. Because to a lot of people, his stock has dropped ever since his last performance. But not in my opinion. To me, it didn't drop. But to a lot of people, they think that his stock dropped. So I don't know. I'm on his side, yo. The Navarrete, I forgot the guy Navarrete is fighting, but for him to move up and get a chance to fight for the vacant belt, that is crazy. That is crazy. He had a draw his last fight against Conseguial. So I'm surprised they're not pushing for that rematch. Navarrete versus Conseguial again. I think that would have been, more fair, instead of having him just move up and fight for a vacant belt. That's crazy. I know it's a lot of other guys that's, high in the rankings that, deserve the opportunity to fight for that I think it's a WBA belt. That's crazy. So, like I said, it clearly shows how Bob Arum looks at Navarrete as an asset. For him to move up already and fight for the belt, Bob Arum clearly looks at him as an asset. I was looking forward to seeing the Navarrete versus Shakur Stevenson fight. That's a fight I was trying to push also. That's a fight I would have wanted to see. Both of those guys is, got their own type of skill set. We all know Navarrete hit hard, he moving forward. Like I said before, I made a video before about him and Shakur. I believe, Navarrete is a Maidana type fighter, is a throwback fighter like Maidana. And, that'll be fun to see Shakur and him, battle it out. But I don't know. I look at Shakur Stevenson as, he's going to go through the same thing Terrence Crawford did with Bob Arum. That's why he need to get away. Bob Arum don't care about, man, I don't want to make it a race thing, but he don't favor a lot of guys. He don't favor, son, he got a problem. Bob Arum is corrupt. I never been a fan of Bob Arum, never. He clearly favors Lomachenko. It's a lot of, he likes to save guys. Just like how the WBC favor Canelo, Bob Arum favored Lomachenko. Don't think that these sanctioning bodies don't got their guys that, you know, they like and, you feel me, they want to see be in the best position. They favor their guys. They favor their guys. That's old. That's old. I don't know if you guys, it's a documentary. It's a documentary on YouTube. I forgot the name of it. I think it's called Don King. It's something with Don King, and they talk about how the IBF, how that sanctioning body was being investigated by the FBI, who the owner of that sanctioning body, he was corrupt. He was taking money. He was moving guys up in the rankings. Like, he was showing favoritism. If y'all don't believe that's still going on, yes, it's still going on in boxing. Yes, it's still going on in boxing. So I feel Shakur retiring, saying he retired, is a totally different than Teofimo retiring. When Teofimo retired, I think Teofimo was just chatting. He was, you know, looking for attention. He was looking for people to, you know, just try to be on his side. I feel like he was looking for attention. But Shakur, I believe him a little bit. I believe there's way more sincerity in him retiring than Teofimo retiring. So I look forward to seeing him back in the ring soon, though. But like I said, I will understand if he was taking a break, because I'll be frustrated too, yo. Nothing is going my way. I'm pushing for this fight. I'm pushing for that fight. Come on, nobody wants to fight me. What I gotta do? I gotta talk about these guys' mothers. I gotta talk about their parents. What do I have to do to get some of these guys to fight me? You know. And I understand. You know, some people may say, "Oh no, it's Shakur fault. It's Shakur fault. He fought a boring fight versus Edwin. He could have fought Devin when he got the chance." And I wouldn't be mad at that, because you're right, you know. He definitely, the ball was in his court at one point, you know. He could have fought Devin Haney with whatever offer Devin gave him, you know. Because Devin took whatever offer that Kambosos gave him, and he still fought him. So Shakur could have did the same thing. Even if it was, what, 25%, he could have took that, beat Devin, and he wouldn't have to worry about, you know, not fighting those guys and, you know, guys avoiding him. To put himself in the best position possible. So some of this is definitely Shakur fault. Not all. I believe it's 50-50, or maybe even 60-40. 60 the sport, 40% his fault, because I know these guys, I know how things work. They be trying to protect guys. And like I said, I understand it's a business, you know. I can't be mad at it, but I understand his frustration. I understand his frustration. When you put in work, when you prove yourself time after time, there should be no problem why I'm not getting the fights I deserve. There shouldn't be no problem. So hopefully we see Shakur Stevenson in the ring soon. Hopefully his retirement doesn't last that long, you know. Hopefully he gets out his emotions, because we need him in the sport of boxing. But I don't believe he's retiring. Like I said, I just think he's frustrated and he's mad. So once again, hopefully we see him again soon. Like and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you guys. You're stronger than you think. You're capable of more than you think. I'm out.